Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a load of my laundry, wash, dry, and fold, marinating that night's dinner, of course, getting some stuff done in the kitchen, including washing dishes, wiping down the stove, and sweeping. I am also going to get some flowers into a vase, so if you're ready for all of this cleaning and laundry motivation, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. So this laundry day was on a Wednesday. I feel like whenever we have plans on the prior weekend, or if we go anywhere or do anything on the weekends, which of course we do go grocery shopping while we try to, but then if there's anything else on top of that, like any parties, of course the laundry starts to pile up by this day, which is Wednesday. So yeah, my hamper was looking pretty full, and then right after I started the washer, I went to go check my son's hamper because I was kind of like, oh dang it, I should have put some of his stuff in there too, just to wash some of his clothes. But of course he has a full hamper as well, so he was gonna need his own load. I love when I can wash a load of clothes and just toss them in the dryer and basically set it and forget it. Hanging these clothes to dry, sometimes it just becomes so tedious, but I do know I will regret it if I throw these t-shirts in the dryer because the dryer will shrink them. And I think I've dried them before, and I have noticed them a little snug on me when I do wear my leggings. So I do try to remember to hang them when I can. Of course, except for any exercise shorts or shirts, because those are just made of a different material and I don't think they should be dried. Have I dried them in the past? Yes, and they were okay. But I think for the most part, that type of fabric is quick dry. Obviously it's made that way because, it's made for working out. And when you work out, you sweat, and it's made to dry quickly. So I don't mind hanging those because those will dry pretty fast. But sometimes my t-shirts, they take a good 24 or 72 hours to hang dry. Whenever it is time to get clothes out of the dryer, I always try to remind myself that I need to at least just get one basket for all of us to use when we're getting stuff out of the dryer. But I can just never remember. I always forget, and I'm always used to ordering stuff on Walmart Plus or Amazon, and I'm not really going to the store unless I really have to. And then whenever I think about going to the store for a basket, I think, oh, I don't really need it. So then I just don't end up going. It's not the end of the world. I'm just stacking everything up, carrying it. But for small articles of clothing, like for my son's clothes and then my like intimates, those are times that I wish I really had a basket. But even like just a small basket from Dollar Tree, like, those organizational ones. And the reason I say that is because when I was in high school, I lived with my aunt and she literally bought a small one. I don't know where she got it. It must have been from Dollar Tree. It was just a small little white basket, literally for that. And so I was thinking, well, maybe if I can just get a small one just for that, because I'm fine with, my t-shirts and pants. Like I can go without a basket for those. But sometimes the little things tend to fall on the way to the room. We've all been doing good without, but I mean, I guess it's just more about convenience. So I don't know. We'll see if I can remember one of these days or if it's a really high priority when I go to the store. I order my black leggings from Old Navy, and I know I'm like the typical mom because Old Navy is the store for everything. It's got clothes for your kids, clothes for yourself, but whatever. That has just what has worked for me for the past, 12, 13 years. And so I bought myself, I used to be like in a small, the black workout leggings, but I've worked my way up to a medium. I don't want to say worked my way up, but I guess I've just gotten up to a medium. I think I have about 3 pairs, and I've just noticed that they are starting to, I don't want to say completely fade, but they're not like the nice, slick black color that they first were when they first came to me. So I finally ordered myself 1 pair because I had some super cash to use. I ended up ordering my son's outfit that he's going to wear to meet Santa, Lord willing. Hopefully I can remember to schedule that. I need to stay on top of that. I was also able to order him some sweatpants, some new t-shirts because he kind of hit a growth spurt. And then after putting in the super cash, the t-shirts only came out to like $5 each. And then same with the sweatpants. And then my leggings only came out to I think like $7 or $9. So I just really love using Old Navy, using that super cash. And I'm kind of proud of myself for not really treating myself. I wouldn't call it a treat, but for actually buying myself a new pair and noticing that, the ones I have, they're kind of getting faded. So at least just get 1 pair, see how those work out for me along with the other ones. I'll still wear those because it's not like they're in such bad damage that I can't wear them. So at least I just ordered myself 1 pair and we will go from there. I have shared this chicken wing recipe before in one of my past videos, but I'll share it again if you have not seen that video. I think it can be one of those really easy weeknight dinners as long as you do the prep in time, because you do have to let the chicken marinate for at least, oh, well, I guess not, because you have to marinate it for at least 30 minutes. And then I think the max to marinate it is like 3 hours. And then me personally, I'm not a chef, I'm not a cook, but I just don't like to marinate my chicken for that long. I don't know. It gets kind of questionable. Like even once you start getting into the 24-hour mark, even though I've heard that's okay, but in my mind, it's just not okay. But anyways, back to the recipe. So you buy your chicken wings, wash them or not. If you do wash them, pat them dry. But then again, if you are washing them, then you already know to pat them dry. Get them in a bowl, put any oil, cooking oil of your choice. Mix it all around, get all the oil on each piece of chicken, and then I like to season it with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, oregano, paprika, and parsley. So they're not gonna come out like Wingstop wings, like, you know, the texture and like the deep fried part, but they are still so good. And we put them in the air fryer at 400 for 20 minutes on each side. Well, my air fryer, I've been doing like 19 minutes on each side just because sometimes they get a little bit too crispy and not even burnt, but like almost. But then again, we all like to cook our chicken fully, okay? We're not trying to poison anybody. And then Michael or I will make a sauce for it that consists of soy sauce, brown sugar, ketchup, and honey, I believe. And then of course some minced garlic. And so you mix all that up. And then you can either dip the chicken wings in it as you're eating, or just go ahead and put it all over and toss the chicken wings in it and eat it with rice and then your vegetable of choice, which for us lately has been broccoli. I do want to specify the sauce. You do have to make it in a pan on the stove. I can already tell just looking at this video, this was probably one of those overwhelming days because I do not like to cook when there is a sink full of dishes and when the kitchen is dirty. But it must have been close or getting close to dinner time because I probably needed to get that chicken marinated, because I know I had mentioned that the minimum you have to marinate it is 30 minutes, but I don't like to do just 30 minutes. I do want to let the flavors sink in a little bit. So yes, the max that I do is the 3 hours. But yeah, anything past that, I get kind of worried. And once again, yes, I know this video is going up in December and I still have all my pumpkins up. I do batch film a lot whenever I can because sometimes I can record and sometimes I can't. There is a lot of stuff that gets done when the camera isn't rolling, so I record when I can, and hopefully soon you'll be able to see some Christmas decor up. But yeah, in this video, this had to have been still before Halloween or the week of Halloween. Just some weeks are better than others. I don't have a set schedule. I don't organize what I'm gonna do every day. Just whenever I feel like getting out the tripod and the camera and recording, and when I have the energy to, move the tripod around for different angles and be on camera, I will do it. But then when I am in a rush and I need to clean some stuff up and just get some stuff done, most of the times the tripod will not come out, the camera won't come out, it's just gonna get done. speaking of holiday decor, so our Christmas trees are up. They've been up. And I say trees, yes, plural. We have 3. I would like to have more, but let me tell you, it doesn't sound that crazy. We have a main one. It's about 6 feet, I think, 6.5 feet. That's in the living room. I bought one for my youngest son from At Home, I think a couple years ago after the holidays when it was on sale. I got it for like $10. It's a white one. And then our big one, it's a green one. And then my oldest son, of course, I got him one when he was little. It was a white pre-lit one from Walmart. And same thing, I waited till after the season to buy it. Spent only $10. Perfect. And oh my God, we were decorating the main tree, right? And I've accumulated 4 ornaments that are picture frames. And my oldest, he felt the need to call me out. He was like, the fact that this picture is not even of me and my brother. Because I bought one, it says like best brother, and then it has like the stock photo in there of like 2 kids that we have no idea who they are. They're like the model kids. Oh my God, I could not help but to laugh so hard because I'm just like, why you gotta call me out like that? But honestly, he does have a point because I bought them and I remember last year it sat on the tree. And then so here we go again, year 2, it's in the tree. But hey guys, I actually went to Walgreens and picked up some photos that I had printed, so I just need to cut them and put them in the frames. The only bad thing about the little wallet size, because that's the size that the frames are because they're ornaments on the tree, they're the 2x3 wallet size, so they're not that big. But yeah, the only bad thing is that when you order the wallets from Walgreens, they're 99 cents each, but you get 4 prints of that same photo. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all these other prints, but I don't know, maybe I'll find a spot for them somewhere because I did pick out some nice photos. Here is a cleaning hack I found online. So you take a bowl, you fill it up with really hot water. I wouldn't do boiling water. I just did hot water from the faucet. And you take off all the knobs from your stove. Oh my God, almost forgot. So before you take off all the knobs, you're gonna spray some of that Dawn Power Wash in your hot water that's in the bowl. And so give that a good mix and then put your knobs in there. I added the knobs and the little washers that are in between the stovetop and the knobs. I just went ahead and put those in as well because those were all kind of gunky too. I could not get one knob off, and that just goes to show how dirty it is because it's probably just so gunky under there that it's literally stuck so bad. And I know it's so bad. But since filming this video, I have been able to get it off and give it a nice cleaning. So this is something that I would like to add to my kitchen cleaning routine because it's so easy. You kind of just do this before you start cleaning. That way they have time to soak while you're cleaning, and who knows how long that'll take, 20, 30 minutes. So they're soaking for that good amount of time. But the only thing is you can't really, I didn't really hand dry them because on the other side of the knob there's like the little crevice that actually fits into another part that you have to click it in and then, it's actually a knob and you can turn on the stove. And so I can't really get in there and dry. So I did kind of leave these out overnight and let them dry on their own, like air dry. I went ahead and threw in the stove burners as well to see if that can loosen up any of the grease that's always getting stuck on those. Some online cleaning hacks that I have found have worked for me and then some haven't, but this one did, and like I said, I intend to add it to my kitchen cleaning routine because it did work really well. I haven't found a hack yet that I like for these iron stove grates. I do know that I used something on them and I did notice that it started damaging them. Well, not damaging them, but it was taking off the finish of it. So I stopped doing whatever it was. I know. How am I supposed to know what it was to avoid from doing it in the future? But I will say it wasn't Dawn dish soap and water because that's what I've been trying to do lately every now and then. Probably at least once a week, I try to scrub them with Dawn dish soap and water just to kind of slowly but gradually get off all the yucky buildup that is on them because if you see my other videos, I have tried the ammonia hack and then, like I said, the other cleaner that just ended up damaging it. And I know that that is not good. The ammonia was just too much for me. The smell was too strong and I just don't intend on using that stuff again. I mean, we do still have it in the garage way high up in a bottle, so it is unreachable. But yeah, I will just continue scrubbing these with my Dawn dish soap and water until I can find like another hack, but for now that's just gonna have to be what it is. These must have been just because flowers from Michael, or we might have gotten into a little spat. I'm just going to be real with y'all. And he might have brought them home maybe the next day or even the day after. I remember at the beginning of our relationship, I mean, I liked the flowers. It was okay. But then I want to say towards the middle, I remember telling him not to buy me flowers anymore because I did not like to do all of this stuff. I mean, relationships are about communication, right? And so he listened and he didn't buy me flowers for a long time. And I was okay with it because I literally asked for that because, like I said, I don't have time to be doing all this stuff. And that was only with one kid. And so here recently, I want to say for the past couple years, I was vocal and I did tell him like, hey, you know what? Like I changed my mind. Like I would like some fresh flowers to look at every now and then. And so that's why I said at the beginning, either these were just because, or we might've gotten into a spat and he brought them home. I really can't remember, but they are all nice, beautiful fall colors. They were so pretty. And I want to say they went strong for about 7 to 10 days. And I probably only changed the water about one time. And I mean, I guess they could have gone in a bigger vase, but I just don't have a bigger vase. I mean, I do have one that I'm using on the breakfast table, but I didn't want to put what was in there in this purple vase because it just didn't go. And so I just decided to use this small purple vase for these flowers, and it still came out pretty. I thought these flowers were really pretty, very fallish looking, just the colors. But oh my God, my cousin, she has herself a new boyfriend. Well, I shouldn't say new. I don't know how long they've been together, but I've seen him quite a few times at the last few gatherings. And so she told me that his sister makes these really nice bouquets. If I can get a picture, I will insert it here because, oh my God, it was so cute. She is a November baby, and so he had got her a bouquet for her birthday. And so, of course, it was like fall themed. Oh my gosh, it has like a little pumpkin in it, and just the colors were so pretty. And so she makes them and sells them. It's just so pretty and creative. Here is the finished vase. If you made it this far, thank you so much for being here and for coming along with me to clean and do laundry. I hope this video gave you some motivation, and I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, or whenever you are watching this. I hope the holidays are being kind to you and you're being kind to yourself. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time.